Hello everyone, welcome back to Ansys-Tutor. In this video, I have already completed the full simulation of a numerical wave tank in ANSYS Fluent, and what I am going to do today is walk you through everything I have done, starting from the geometry, the mesh, the complete solver setup, all the parameters I have used, and finally the results with animations. So if you are looking for a simulation with wave propagation in ANSYS Fluent, this video is for you. If you are trying to simulate wave propagation in ANSYS Fluent and you are not sure what setting to use, this video will be helpful for you. So let's begin. It is a numerical wave tank in which wave gets generated at the tank inlet and it gets propagated through the tank. We need to model this simulation using ANSYS Fluent. In this video, I am going to show you how I have created the numerical wave tank simulation. At first, I have created a rectangular 3D geometry like this. It is having a length of 25 meter. At first, I have created a 2D sketch in XY plane, which is of 3 meter into 1.5 meter. Then I have extruded that 2D sketch to up to 25 meter. So this is our geometry. Then after doing the geometry, I have meshed it in ANSYS meshing. I have turned on this adaptive sizing with resolution up to 7 with multi-zone meshing. Like this. I have named this surface as inlet, this one is outlet, the top surface is top outer outlet like this. Then all the remaining 3 walls as wall. And it has generated up to 1,24,496 number of submesh. And in Fluent, I have turned on this gravity in the y direction that is minus 9.81, and the models I have selected the multi-phase volume of fluid model. With open channel flow enabled. And the phases, primary phase is air and secondary phase is water. In the phase interactions, I have put the surface tension coefficient of 0.75. And in the viscous model, I have selected the K epsilon, RNG and standard wall functions. In the cell zone conditions, I have selected this material. Phase 1 and phase 2. And in the phase 2, now go to in the boundary conditions. In the inlet, I have used a UDF For this I have used the functions, then here I have added the UDF. This is the UDF file, then click on build, click on OK. After the compilation of the UDF, load it in the Fluent solver. You can get this UDF from the description link. Now go to inlet boundary condition. Here my flow is along Z direction. So I have put the velocity as components form like this. In the y velocity I have selected the UDF, that is y velocity along u, y, and in the z direction. This is for both phase 1 and phase 2. And the phase 2 there is another volume fraction UDF. I have used that one. And in the outlet, keep the default boundary condition, that is pressure outlet. This is the outlet. I have selected open channel over here. This is a free surface level of 1 and bottom level 0. Phase 1 and phase 2. In the methods, I have selected the coupled discretization scheme. Pressure as presto, momentum as second order. The residuals, keep the default 10 to the power minus 3 value. Now go to initialization. Do the standard initialization like this. After initialization, we have to do the patching. For this, we have to select, we have to create an adapt region. For this, put the coordinates to create the adaptive zone, zones to be adapted. This is our zone. This is the height up to which the fluid will be filled initially in this flow domain. That is up to 3 meter. So I put this coordinates value for this zones to be patched. I name it as region 0. Click on close. Now go over here, patching. Select the phase as phase 2. We are going to patch this phase as volume fraction 1 over here in the region 75,000 cells has been marked. In the calculation activities, we are going to turn on auto save option for every 0.1 second, so that this solver will save the solution file for each 0.1 second. I have selected a time steps, number of time steps as 1500 and time step size as 0.01, so that there would be overall 15 seconds time frame of this simulation. And then run this calculation. After this calculation gets complete, close the Fluent and open the saved post processing window. and in the post processing window, to see the results of this wave propagation, we need to insert a iso surface, select the variable as phase volume fraction and value as 0.99. This is the volume fraction of phase 2, that is water. Now drag the slider to the initial position, means at time 0, step 0. Then click on this play button to see the variations of this flow or the flow changes on this iso surface. You can also save this video file of this simulation. This is the contour of this volume fraction. You can also save this video file. This is the resultant simulation. That is how the wave is getting generated at this inlet boundary, and it is propagating throughout this numerical wave tank.